Oh, dear God, dear God. Yeah, we better address this, haven't we? We better address this right now. It's been a long time coming, I know. Detractors, Slimy Firtless have been wanting to know about this for a long, long time, and other people just are curious. What is the difference between someone who is a blind beggar on the internet and that fucking order of magnitude, always asking for money? Asshole. Absolute asshole. Today, I address this with Mrs. Magnitude. And afterwards, if your opinion is your opinion, or whatever else, it's not you who's clicking the PayPal link, is it? Or is it? I don't know, you tell me, doesn't matter. Let's do this. Enjoy.
That order of magnitude's a right fucking cunt. He really, really, really is. Can't stand him. An asshole. Beggar.
Dreaded sigh of a video that just oozes with apologetics. No apologetics.
Phil and I always have a laugh. It's his, and we get on great together. But it's his birthday, and I've had to deal with him. I'm really pissed off actually. Cheers. It's okay. You know what? Right, you can call him what you want. Remember this. Only a few select Firtless know him. A few of you are jealous. A few of you hate him because he's a twat, and sometimes he is. But you know what? He'll never lie to you. He has the biggest heart, and to see him, how I've seen him today, has pissed me right off. So I tell you what, listen up. He's a beggar. No. He's doing YouTube as a job. And to tell you what, alright, when he has a migraine because he's worried because someone's had a cancer scare, one of his Firtless, I'm not going to mention names, they know who I mean. Right? They message him on Hangouts all the time. I don't read the messages, I don't get told, but what I do know...
Vice versa too, by the way.
Yeah, it's strictly confidential, he does... But I do know there was a scare. Now, a beggar, the difference between him and Mark, that was the main thing. Mark, yeah. Paranormal X, right. The difference is, right, Mike, you're homeless, the world has ended. Oh my gosh, we all care so much. Homeless is a massive part of our lives.
We feel strongly about that.
Oh, majorly. Now, you were offered a bed for the night by someone very generous, and you didn't take it. And you didn't even... This isn't Phil talking, by the way. This is me. I have my own mind and a very big mouth. You didn't take that bed, and you didn't even have the courtesy to tell them, okay? But this particular person who had dealings with cancer scare. I don't know too much about it, and nor do I wish to. That's fine. But all I do know is he was very, very upset about this. That's the difference, right? He'd have driven if it weren't for different countries. He'd have driven to the top end of the country just to put his arm around her. Paranormal X, you wouldn't even send a message unless it had something in it for you. And this isn't Phil talking, you and him are mates, whatever. But this is me and you. I don't know why, but I didn't trust you from day one.
Or proven demons.
Yeah, well don't get me started on that twat.
Straight from the start.
Don't get me started on that.
He's cool,
Don't even get me started, no.
He's cool.
No, I'll tell you what he is, a narcissist. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. The difference in begging. No, right? YouTube for Phil is a job. It's a passion, but it is stressful for him because he does worry. He takes everyone's problems on his own shoulders. So when somebody has a cancer scare or other situations in their life where they're struggling with various
Oh, a certain case that's going on. I can't
Situations.
Can't say.
Situations. So let's say he worries, and do you know we've had an immense amount of support. There's a gentleman who he knows who he is. He knows who he is. I cannot tell you the generosity and the absolute love that this guy has for many people.
That's not just me. No. This dude is a hero around the world.
Don't say too much because you've had a drink and obviously he doesn't want to be known. So let's
It's
just
my
leave
birthday.
it at that.
I'm allowed, all right.
Yeah, the drink's allowed, but opening your mouth as to who
I'm not gonna open my
people
mouth.
are is not.
He knows.
He knows who he is. Wow, he has the biggest heart I've ever come across. Apart from, well, no, actually, I'm lying. There's quite but then there's a certain Canadian lady. Now she's on a whole new level because she's got a shit ton of her own luggage to carry, and she still phones on Hangouts and asks how I am and how sick I am and am I feeling any better today. Right? So then you have your trolls. What's the difference between proving demons and my husband? Say that to my face. Come to my house and you say that to my face. You've no idea. He wouldn't. Do you know how hard it is for him to ask for help on behalf of us? We're desperate. I've got a job, but I can't start it till the CRB checks come back. They can take anything from, I think it's 2 to 8 weeks. Allegedly, they're fairly quick, so hopefully.
Well, these days we just know what we used to when we were,
But there's the same old boring story. The benefits are stopped. But I have a 4-year-old. No, I'm a 4-year-old.
She's 7 now. Fuck.
I know.
What?
4? I don't know where 4 came
It's
from.
just.
Oh, I tell you why. It's because you're on level 4 in your game. That's why I was reading that.
Yeah.
Come on, please. I'm so cross. You know, we have 4 plus 3 equals 7-year-old daughter, and to ask for help is actually quite degrading. There is no way myself, not especially Phil actually, would even consider asking for help if it weren't absolutely necessary, because our income is pretty much zero, but I don't have to justify myself to you. I don't even know who you are who set this video off, but what I do know is that upset him on his birthday, so I'm sure that's an intention.
It wasn't strictly... Okay, so the person who did the video is actually in my favour.
So how does that work then?
Right, let me explain. Okay, so the dude who was setting off a video was trying to do a comparison because people are saying order of magnitude is just like Paranormal X. He gets on there and he asks for money every 2 freaking seconds.
At the moment, we are in horrendous trouble.
But this dude wanted to do a comparison. What is the difference between order of magnitude asking for money and Paranormal X? He was in my favour because I'm not begging, allegedly.
I didn't really watch the video. Sorry,
well, he took it down within 5 seconds of it being up because kind Firtless went to him and said, no, I think you should take it down because it's not right. You
Again,
know
the compartments are absolutely bloody amazing. So, I mean, there's probably 5 or 6 people who have helped us tremendously. They know who they are. I know probably 90% of those do not want to be identified. Therefore, that won't happen.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely not. They know who they are.
It's the same people over and over again.
And it is. And the thing is, we wouldn't... It's not like, oh, we got this really nice lifestyle, but we could do with a bit extra.
Yeah,
we don't make a lot on Patreon. I'm sure people think we must make thousands per month on Patreon. Absolutely not. We
$80 to $120 if we're lucky.
Is
That's
that
dollars.
Is that
That's American
or
dollars.
Aussie
Yeah,
dollars?
so it's like 70 quid, 60 quid, 50.
Because there's a
80
difference
quid.
between the.
A month. It's not.
It's not a lot. It isn't.
It's helpful.
It isn't.
It's all helpful.
Oh, of course it is.
We don't have housing benefit.
But nobody's saying that's unkind or we're ungrateful.
No.
My point being is that the trolls and certain people must think we have quite a large bank account via YouTube. Actually, no. We have people that do help us out, and that's a hell of a lot.
We're eternally grateful. Always help.
And I cannot begin to thank them enough. I didn't even have the words. I don't even have the words.
We've been screwed without them, though. That's the thing.
This is absolutely. And to be fair, without 3 of these people, and I'm sure they know who they are, 2 male, 1 female, I can't even think about the. I can't even think about the consequences if they hadn't done what they had done. But the point is, what is different between Paranormal X? Paranormal X asks for a bed for them. He then doesn't take it and doesn't have the courtesy to say. Here, whereas Order of Magnitude actually cares about the Firtless. If they go to him with a problem, it's not me and Missy that get his time. Oh no, they do, because he loves them to death, and I want him to be like that. That's why I married him. He's an oversensitive person, and I love him for it.
Fucking Cancerians.
I love him for it. He loves me because I'm a sarky bitch. It works and to see him on his birthday, I actually really upset and freaking out because someone he thought quite highly of thinks that little of him is actually pretty sad.
That's not UGS Paranormal, it's something else and behind the scenes.
I don't know these people, so you'll have to clarify who I'm talking about. I just know what's happening.
GS Paranormal probably thinks it's him. No. He was trying to sort of help me out. It's something else that come up, and it's not really out as such. But another difference between me and Mark Paranormal X. Okay, so Mark, right? Okay, not being funny, but he was homeless once, and we feel really strongly about homeless, so we were going to donate to him. Not that we have a lot of money at the time, especially not then. We had £3.80 or something left in our bank. We can live without that, just about. Why not, you know? We'll give that to Mark, because if you're homeless, anything fucking helps. So we went to donate on it. Sorry, minimum donation, £5, and that left a bit of a sour taste. Now, I don't know if that's him who put that up, or if that's a website.
We've had in the past donations from
£1.20, I think we had like last week or something.
And we don't think any less of that to these people who have saved our life.
Yeah,
because
you went through and clicked the link and done that. That's amazing as it is.
That's exactly it. And we are like that. And it sounds like we're saintly, not at all. Far fucking from it.
We're not virtue
We've made We've made so many fuck ups in our life, and that's hence how we got life experience. But I just don't want the Firtless who love him to have their opinion changed, because actually the order of magnitude that you know, or you think you know, or is him.
Someone's put some bad shit
correct.
But has never actually pressed the link and is upset because they donated something and feel like, I don't know, pissed off or something. Because the people that complain are not the people that press the link, you know, and are angry. And what YouTuber doesn't have a Patreon these days? What YouTuber doesn't? You tell me.
Yeah, but you're not committing a crime, Phil. It's a job, okay?
That's right. And that's another thing, just a quick comparison between me and Paranormal X. I don't delete my videos after. If I do a video going, I'm in the shit, I don't know what to do, I don't really like doing this, but if you can, if you can't, it doesn't matter, but if you can, thank you. I don't delete them.
Phil doesn't
They stay up. They stay up there. You want to go check them and check my receipts that I've done a video fucking pleading? You check them, but they're not deleted, they're there.
And the other difference is, if we say the money goes on something, we can prove it, like with the toy shop thing. Everyone was like, oh, how did they afford that birthday? Well, because we do it all year round. That's what we, bit by bit by bit by bit. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do anything for her, and that's right. And I couldn't, that would just upset, that would just break me. My illness, I feel like shit most of the time, and the days that I do have energy, it's not even a huge amount of energy, like, but today I'm just actually really cross. Because it's his birthday and I wanted him to have a nice day in terms of him and I, little glass of wine together tonight, him in a good mood for us, you know, him playing with Missy, and instead he's in our bedroom really upset and really distressed.
Not pissed off. Well, I don't know, it's expected.
No, I went in there and you had a massive headache and you don't deny it.
I don't downplay it though, it pisses me off, that's all. I mean, it's expected, it is sort of expected, right? I've always had it because the first person that done it was Ghost Queen. Hey Ghost Queen, fuck you, you gaslighting bitch, because you are. Sorry, I do drama. Go on, comment.
Shall we?
But she was the first one that fucking turned it. Suddenly like, hey, this asshole's getting equipment, I don't like this. Well, you got a channel too. They can easily, you know, get in contact with you and offer you things. Why don't they? I don't know, maybe it's just your persona, I don't know. But what's the problem, man? And most of these others that get cross, it's so easy, right? You put up a channel and put yourself out there because you've got such a, you know, a giving, or I'm like I'm not fucking Steve Huff.
You're not
love is the key, guys. But you know what I'm saying?
We're not saintly, but the point is, he genuinely cares about his subs. He genuinely.
I care not to be a I don't want to be a viral whore.
Cares.
I don't care about statistics. I don't care about 100,000 subs. Okay, that's the difference between me and Proven Demons again, right? You know, his goal was always to be 100,000 and be a viral fucking.
It's not going to be an attack video. It's just going to be a defense video.
But my point is, I don't care if I only get like 400 views per video. It doesn't bother me. Like
Yeah, but your subscribers are absolutely bloody amazing. I would rather have a group of people who care about you and you them. That's priceless. Whatever, you know, a group of 10,000 teenage kids.
Faceless fucking teenagers.
Yeah.
Oh, on Huff's channel, I feel so sorry for having this way. Can you do such and such? You died. Do Etika. Do this. Do that. They're not like really care about anything other than their hero to hear a fucking MP3 sample backward video. They don't give a damn about. You know, I think love is the key, guys. They don't fucking care. You know, it's just not that personal. You're back, right?
No, I've just been called in again, haven't I? So I've got a few more tests to have. So
shit happens. Not talk about. We'll talk about another day. We'll talk about another day. It's not needed right now, but you know.
No, I wasn't going to go into it. Just saying.
Like she's got a job on it because we don't have any housing benefit. Okay, so you know we're gonna have to pay. We are ahead with rent at the moment, but we are gonna slowly slip behind if the donations stop and shit, and that's fine. But she's got a job now. But can she cope with it? That is the question. Hopefully they'll give her medication.
I will have to because I want to.
Unless I get fucking lucky, but she's kicking my ass. Kicking my ass with too. Whatever. No one wants me because they've seen my YouTube channel properly.
I'm elated.
There are two genders.
And I'm also elated because Sugar Tits follows me on on Twitter.
Who likes bearing? She's a Twitter queen, Witter queen. You got,
no, I've got 125 subs. Or
something. But they're all somebody. They're not just faceless people.
No, they're not. They're bands.
Big musicians after her. Undoomed is loving her things.
No,
Undoomed.
Liking my tweet or whatever.
Loving what we call it. Sugar Tits, Bearing's other half, is following her. Like, what?
I love Sugar Tits. She's so funny.
Yeah, it's just this one on Twitter. Favourite. If you're on Twitter,
I don't like Twitter, but Sugar Tits is just very, very funny, and the fact that she follows me back is just awesome.
You probably don't. A lot of you don't. Who the fuck Sugar Tits? Bearing. Just search Bearing. It's the other half. She has her own channel, Sugar Tits.
She tells it how it is, and I love that. I do. My best friend Tracy, she and I both love the fact that each other tell each other how it is, if that and that sort of thing. I don't like two-faced people. That's wasn't my biggest beef, but
at least those detractors will tell us how it is. Well, all it makes you such a begging cunt, always asking for money. Yeah, those YouTube channels are
and I appreciate that.
If you'd like to donate to my Patreon, all those fucking YouTubers, whoa, what an assholes putting a gun to your head, you damn well do it. Because I'm not saying if it doesn't come in, I'm going to shut down my channel, right? I'm not going to do any more videos, right?
YouTube is a job at the moment. It won't be if we have enough funds to support ourselves. We'll probably shut down Patreon because put it this way, if we had enough money to survive, we didn't need help, we probably wouldn't.
Our goal was to give a couple of quid to small time creators, like, you know, $1 here and there.
That's the first.
Our goal was like, some small creators who've got a Patreon, like just $1 here and there. It's not a lot of money, but like just to show some, like, giving it forward. That's why when we gave to those two homeless couple in Devizes, we wanted to show that, look, you know, we were a bit flush that day for once, and we just gave.
Well, actually, credit to my daughter. Phil and I have always felt about the homeless. That's a given. You always know that. But actually, we were really surprised that the video. I don't know why Phil has to record everything. That sort of puzzles me a little bit.
Open book, I guess. Honestly, just show you.
But either way, anyway. By the way, it was my daughter. She said, "Oh my gosh, Mummy, I've got my warm bed to go to. Look at it. Oh my god!" And she actually and genuinely wanted to give them help. Now, this is something that I could never ever. And I don't ever want to get out of my head, is Missy had, I think it was something like £8 pocket money that she'd saved up. She likes to save so she can go and buy something, as opposed to have 50p and buy sweets. She'll save up to a tenner and then she'll go and buy a LOL doll or something. Either way. But she had this money and she had her heart set on buying this LOL doll. I don't know, most of you probably, I'm sure, don't know what they are, but who cares? It's a toy, collectible, and she actually came across this guy who's known homeless in Devizes, and he sort of he scatters himself about a little bit, as you'd imagine. And she took me to one side, and it makes me well up actually.
It's harsh, isn't
it? No, it's not harsh. It's just beautiful. And she actually turned around and she said, "Do you know what? I don't need the LOL doll. I said, if once it's done, it's done. You know, you can't take it back, sweetheart, etc., etc. And she goes, I want to do it. And I said, well, I'll go with you. She goes, no, you won't hurt me. And she went up there on her own. And she goes, get yourself a sandwich. And I do it. And so do you know what? What's the difference between my family, our family, begging, and Paranormal X? Say no more. For you Firtless that love Phil and give him all the emotional support, which is more valuable actually, as well as financial help, which we will never be able to thank you enough for. You guys know who you are.
Same ones over and over again.
I cannot thank you enough. There are no words. If there is anything little that you want from us, don't hesitate. Do not hesitate to ask. Even if it's just a phone call or a signed photo of this idiot. Whatever. But, you know, either or. Thank you so much. And you know what? If you've got something bad to say, please say it. We don't like two-facedness.
Yeah, I never get comments. Things I don't really block people. I only block people very seldom. It's just the same going on and on. I don't block people. No ghost can don't block your profile. Don't. Maybe YouTube deletes shit, but you can still talk on it because clearly your profile come through several times. Gaslighting. Truth seekers doing what they usually do. Don't come to my channel, gaslighting. Just do what you do. You know.
And that's another thing. You know, a lot of people have made friends. Again, I'm not going to mention names, but there's quite a few Firtless that talk to me as well as they talk to Phil, and they've made friends with each other. Not Phil. This is other people.
My community
two or three in the community.
People are gutted that community's gone.
Yeah, they've made friends with each other. So yeah, all right. At the moment, Phil is going, help me, please, sir.
It's never ending.
And it is almost never ending, and we do feel absolutely terrible. But you know what? He's not evil. He's not.
You don't have to.
He's not stitching you up. He's not like got this huge bank account and we're laughing at you.
Boasting over $5,000, I heard. I don't know if that's true or not.
Who said that?
Well, apparently Paranormal X said he had $5,000. I don't know if that's true. I cannot substantiate. Rumour.
Right. Okay.
Rumour.
Well, rumours.
Rumours. He has his detractors too, so you know.
But yeah, thank you doesn't cut it for any support. And yeah, as I say, it does seem to be a never-ending dribble, I guess.
But we're trying to find out, you know.
Well, I've got a job. I've just literally got to wait for this stupid CRB check to come back.
And another interview for another job.
And my health. But I will take that job. I will do that job because I like working. I think my mental health isn't good by not working.
We're both working at the moment anyway. You know, I do fucking like 2.5 hours to 3 hours a day on paper, and you do fucking.
Well, I have to say, you guys get to see my husband more than I do. I've got to be fairly honest with you guys. You know, the work that goes into his. It's not just the videos he does. It's the worry. It's the talking about these people in such a fond way. Nothing that you've told him, nothing like that, but just so and so made me laugh the other day, or such and such. Nothing confidentiality. None of that. But just it is a full-time job, and like Joanne Foran, when she died, he was gutted.
Oh man, that's the lady got us a sob.
Yeah, he was and Springtrap. Your mum was very important to him. Absolutely, she was a big part of his life, and he only ever met her once. Only ever met you once, and
that's fucked up.
Phil and I wanted to take Springtrap in. We'd have had her if she wanted to come and stay with us.
Because of the editing, I need to stop the video and carry on recording, okay? Because it won't cut out. So just hold the line, and we'll jump cut. We're back in. Sorry about that.
Back in
it's bit of the editing.
But,
it's too big a memory, and I can't edit and shit.
So yes, he is begging, but he does care about you guys a ton. And actually, like I said, it is more than a full-time job. He eats, sleeps, and breathes his channel, actually. And my bestest friend Tracy will confirm that, because I moan at her all the time that I lose my husband.
She was
to
a Huff
YouTube.
subscriber that turned out. In fact, she was angry with me at first. She was angry with me. What are you against Huff, you troll? You're just jealous.
And
yeah,
now,
so jealous.
I don't know what made her email me, but we got emailing each other, and we just absolutely. She came to stay with me just before Christmas, and I love her to the end of the earth. There is no better person on earth than this woman. She makes me laugh. She makes me cry. And, you know, but so yeah, you know, but each person that talks to him regularly actually has a massive impact on his life, especially because he deals with you all the time.
I should say to my first subscribers, I said, my first subscribers, my first generation first, you say, look, it's a beautiful thing because I know your name, maybe even your surname, where you come from, what you do. Well, yeah. Once I get to like, I don't know, 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers, that's going to be too many people. I'm not going to know who you are, your first name, your second name, who you are. It's going to be sad. You're going to be just a number eventually. Alright, granted I have 4,300 subscribers or whatever it is. It keeps fluctuating up and down. People unsubscribe. That's okay, that's cool. But, you know, I only get 400 views. So only 10% of my audience turn up anyway. Most people get what they want from my channel and then they leave. They got what they need. Oh, have some fake? Yeah, great, goodbye. Or whoever else.
But there are these few people, and I've noticed that he'll put his video up and there's same few people that watch his video, ding, straight away. Like, you know, they drop whatever they're doing and they'll watch the video. And to me, he's just my husband. I love him and he's a pain in the arse. There's no retire. You know, I'm a normal married couple. We argue. We get on. You know, a normal married couple. But he's just Phil to me. But to some of you lot, actually, he's really important too. And I find that really, really head fucking. It's fun. It's in a good way. It's not a bad thing.
I find it head fucking sometimes.
It is. It's really strange. Because it is just. It's Phil and that, and then all of a sudden these people are like, oh.
We were never on social media originally. People who know this. We didn't do social media. Didn't do it. We were never going to do social media. We're not on Facebook or anything like that. We're never going to be on it. It's only because I moved into the haunted house. Natalie told me what she had. I didn't believe her. I laughed at her. I wasn't laughing that night. You all know the story. Anyway, yeah, we know all that. But it was only because, and people have their, you know, destiny and fate as their thing. I was so angry at Half Paranormal for just misrepresenting what the paranormal field is. I thought I have to do a video. I never do a video. I was doing for my comments, my long sporting comments on my blogging. But I'm not having this, you know, fucking hell. Like, dude, did one video, and it was like, more. There was a demand, and I carried on that, and that's the only social media account I've had. It's only recently she's hit Twitter, and now she's suddenly getting all these, like, people that are, you know, musicians, and you know, what?
Yeah, that's funny shit.
Alright, Firtless, I don't know what else to do. We're going to go around in circles here, but it's taking a lot. You're obviously tired, aren't you, now? That's used all our energy up now, so thank you very much, guys, for your help. And to do this slimy Firtless out there, please, click that. You help me each and every time, and I love you for it. I need you to keep doing what you do, okay? We all need an enemy
but
and a fight.
There's each and every one of you.
The real ones.
Thank you for your watching his crap. Crap. Bollocks. Well, no, I do understand what you see in him because, of course, I'm married to him, so I have to say that. But he's But you know what? Thank you. And always keep the negative comments coming. That's what,
I don't delete comments. Okay, if you
it's not a problem.
If comments disappear, that's YouTube, not me. Okay, by the way. I don't block. I only block I have blocked, but it's so seldom. You really got to push my fucking buttons and do the same shit over and over again to fucking be blocked. You know. But the debate isn't hate, by the way.
The only reason I've got on my high horse over here is because he's being compared to people who are greedy and selfish, and actually feels far from that. Far from that. So I just felt I had to stick up for my husband, to be fair. Alright. Peace out. Rock on.
Go out first. Thank you. Goodbye. Much love. How old am I today?
37!
Comes to something, you don't actually know how old you are.
You never do.
No, I've forgotten how old I am for the past 5 years. Like.
No, I don't think you've ever.
No.
You never know how old you are.
No.
He knows his date of birth, but he never knows
Don't know how old I am. That's fine.
That's funny shit.
Goodbye, Firtless. Much love. Goodbye.
Peace out.
What the fuck are you looking at? Seriously? Slimy Firtless.
And just to troll the fudge out of you, slimy Firtless or detractors, if you're feeling like you want to support the channel and keep the magnitudes going, and by God, the people that do are so fucking amazing, because we wouldn't know what we'd have done without you. We'd have lost a house by now and all sorts. You really are amazing. There is no guilt. There is no gun to your head. There is no preferential treatment towards such people either, if anything. And you cannot own or buy us either. That's an important thing, because that's sort of happened in the past with one or two people. You don't have to. But if you want to, the links are in the description. And believe you me, the appreciation is amazing. It really, really is. Because just like every other YouTuber that has a Patreon, every other YouTuber has got a Patreon. Maybe you disagree with that. Maybe those YouTubers shouldn't have a Patreon. And do you know what? I only will agree with you at one time, and that is when a YouTuber has, I don't know, 3 or 4 million subs and earns like, I don't know, 500,000 views each video and they upload every other day. Do they need a Patreon? My Patreon a lot, between $80 and $120 a month. That's big bucks there, big bucks, big bucks. Fucking hell, you crazy asshole. Just a token of appreciation, like what you tip a taxi driver, your waitress, anything of the sort, okay? And we do have jobs, you know? It's not like we are solely dependent on and sitting on like DSP streaming every day, or as Mrs. Magnitude mentioned, a certain person with bin bags in the back of their car, but not turning up to places that are offered because they are genuinely that way. That's not my place to say, but you know what I'm saying. And you can compare us to said person that I've said. I don't really care, I get on well with the dude, but you know, gotta put my point across as well, you know. So, it's up to you. No push, no rush, no force, no emotional blackmail. I'm not going to take your channel down if you don't, etc, etc. It's all in your hands, okay? And like I say, the people that complain, interestingly, are not the people that press that link. Press the link, you may have a reason to complain. Take care, Firtless, and all love. Remember, there is no exclusivity on my Patreon. So what's the point? Because you're fucking awesome and nice people. Much love. Thank you. Thank you.
Arsehole. Arse.